Yeah. Boxing aficionados. What's up? What's going on? Hey, yo, check this out. Round and around and around and around and around and around we go again with Tyson Fury. You gotta love the guy. Gotta love the guy. You understand? Because what Tyson Fury is really saying is, I really don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Their opinions are tantamount to my toilet paper as far as usefulness. Now check this out, man. You know, I respect that. I respect that about Tyson Fury because no matter what that guy does, no matter what he accomplishes, no matter what he says, he's always going to get criticized. He's one of the most hated fighters out there right now, right this moment. And he understands that no matter what, you know, no matter what, he's going to get criticized. So why not just do whatever the hell he wants to do now? I'm explaining something to y'all, man. You know, man says he's retiring, he comes back, he doesn't retire. You know what it is? He's making y'all go crazy. He's getting a kick. He's getting a kick out of making his critics and haters lose their minds over the next thing he decides to utter out of his mouth. Doesn't matter what he says. It's what he does. And ultimately, the curtains will open again for the Fury show. Make no doubt about that. I liken Tyson Fury to an old Spanish singer. His name was Jose, right? So what Jose used to do, right? What Jose used to do was that he would put on these fabulous concerts, right? Jose's concerts, he would leave it all out there, you know? And at the end of his concert, right, he would walk off the stage. He would just like walk off the stage and wave to the crowd goodbye, and all the women in the audience would be crying, and the men would be clapping, and the kids would be cheering. And they would be like longing for him to make a return, right? So what he would do is that he would just go behind, you know, backstage for literally about 30 seconds. Literally about 30 seconds and come right back out. That's what Tyson Fury's doing, man. He loves the adoration. He loves the attention. And he loves the fact that he's got the boxing world in the palm of his hands, evoking emotions and pushing buttons, what Tyson Fury does. That's what that man does. And I just lay back, sit back, and see, and then just enjoy watching all these haters and critics and knuckleheads fall for the same thing over and over again. What you have to understand right now, though, is this. We're now like about 10 days away from the fight, right? Less than 2 weeks away from the Anthony Joshua Alexander Usyk trilogy taking place. And what we're talking about is whether or not Tyson Fury is going to fight Derek Chisora, or if he's retired, or if he's not. Nobody's even talking about the Anthony Joshua fight. Not in this side of the world. They're not. Tyson Fury is the man on the hour, just about every hour in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division goes according to what Tyson Fury does. This is a man who was able to negotiate a 50-50 split versus the WBC champion, the then WBC champion, Deontay Wilder, and managed to call it a unification. He had no belt. His belt was the lineal belt. You know what the lineal belt was? The lineal belt was that Gucci strap he had around his waist, holding his pants up. He got 50-50 on the split based on that. Called himself lineal, and Fox and ESPN treated it like a unification. Tyson Fury's an amazing man. Marketing, you know? And he's gonna keep doing what he does over and over and over again because he can. It's as simple as that. So sit back and enjoy the show. It's my advice to y'all. Can you dig it? Tyson Fury, man. Let's look back at what he has accomplished that he has not gotten credit for, right? So Tyson Fury knocks off Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko reigned the heavyweight division for almost a decade, or was it a decade? Then he goes on to his little hiatus, his little adventure that led him into the abyss of darkness and despair, and comes back with the light of Jesus Christ himself in his heart and takes on the beast, right? Deontay Wilder, who had been knocking out like 30 people, 35 knockouts in a row or something like that. Some crazy number. Deontay Wilder was knocking out people left and right. Nobody got up from a Deontay Wilder punch, right? Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua with the talk of the heavyweight division. The world of boxing in the heavyweight division revolved around them until Fury arrived with his Gucci belt. With his lineal strap, aka Gucci belt, or rather his Gucci belt, aka lineal strap, and calmly and efficiently took over the heavyweight division before anybody knew it, right? Gets a trilogy, right? And he was hated on for the trilogy because first he was hated on for signing with ESPN and Top Rank, and they figured that fight, the rematch, couldn't be made. Lo and behold, the rematch took place, but in order for the rematch to take place, he had to acquiesce Deontay Wilder, rightfully so, with a rematch clause, making it a trilogy. And people complained about the trilogy. And then he went in there and put on one of the most awe-inspiring performances in trilogy's history, right? The history of trilogies. That was a great one. Nail-biting, got up twice to defeat the great Deontay Wilder, who himself was elevated in defeat. The mark of greatness is when you can beat someone, right? You're so great that when you beat somebody and they take you to the brink, they become great themselves. You elevate them in their defeat. That's how great Tyson Fury is, man. Can you wrap your hands around that? Then he takes a little hiatus, right? And people are wondering, is he going to fight Dillian Whyte? He's ducking Dillian Whyte. He's never going to fight Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte and Dillian. All of a sudden, Dillian Whyte, I don't know where that came from. I mean, Dillian Whyte, who had been knocked out by Joshua, knocked out by the Russian, I forget his name. You know, that guy, that midget. People thought that Tyson Fury was going to duck. And then he finally makes the deal, gets in the ring. First of all, he sells the fight all by himself because Dillian Whyte was too much of a knucklehead to sell the fight. So Tyson Fury alone attracted almost 100,000 people to view him out in the UK and England. It was his show, right? Right? Am I right or wrong? Dillian Whyte was not trying to sell the fight at all. So he sold the fight by himself. Manages to get over 100,000, almost 100,000 people into the stadium. A very successful event. And knocks out the guy that everybody thought was going to give him so much trouble in 6 rounds and made it look very easy. And people still want to hate. So if you're Tyson Fury and you see all the hate, no matter what you accomplish, then why not keep mind-effing people? Why not keep mind-effing people? So Tyson Fury, kudos to you. Now y'all could cry if y'all want to. That man's coming back like he's Jose. I'm gonna link a video of Jose to show y'all exactly how Jose used to get down in his concerts. So if you look in the comments or in the description of this video, you will find a link to a Jose concert in which he'll show you how he did his curtain calls. Tell me that ain't Tyson Fury right now. Curtain calls after curtain calls and retirement package and making the world go crazy over every little thing he does. Over and over and over again. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. This is Next Level Boxing Talk. God bless. I'm out.